Listen, and I'm almost done. I'm going to take you back to Isaiah chapter 43. I want you, and I'm going to go back around about verse 14. Starting around about verse 14, this was God's promise of victory to the people. They had already been delivered the message that I'm going to send an army to put you into captivity. Because I told you I will bless you for your obedience, but I will punish you for your persistent sin. And they would, no matter what, they would not stop doing the wrong things. So he said, but then he got down here in verse 14, he said, I'm going to send an army against the Babylonians, and I'm going to force them to flee. And then he told them, because I want you to remember that I am Lord. I am the Holy One. I am the one who's been there for you. But look what he tells them. He said, I am the one who opened a way through the waters, making a dry path through the sea. He's referring back to when he parted the Red Sea, when they was running from Pharaoh and his army. God said, listen, I opened up the waters and allowed you all to come through. He said, then I brought the army in, and I allowed the waters to swallow and destroy them. But verse 18, and I'm going to read it from a New Living Translation just to drive the point home. Verse 18, he said, but forget all of that. It is nothing compared to what I'm going to do for you. Listen, you just missed your shout, but what I'm trying to tell you is, God said, if what I did for you before, forget all of that. It does not compare to what I'm about to do for you right now. Which means I protected you through the fire. I protected you through the water. I healed your body when you were sick. I was there when you had nobody else. But forget all of that, because that does not compare to what I'm about to do for you. I don't know about you, but that makes me shout myself, because God has done so much for me. But if he's telling me, hey, I'm about to do something that don't even compare to the blessings I gave you in the past. He said, for I'm about to do something fresh in your life. I'm about to birth something new in your life. But here's the point I really want to drive home. Look at what it says. See, I have already begun. Which means your new start, your new blessing, your new thing God got birth for you, God has already started working it out in your favor. You sitting around worried, trying to wait and see what God's going to do, but God said, I already started working on it. I'm just waiting on you to see it. Do you not see it? Listen, God is getting ready to birth something new. We can no longer go on doing the same things that we've been doing. We can no longer operate the same way we've been operating. If this pandemic didn't teach me nothing, guess what? It gave me a better praise for God. I'm going to praise him in advance, because it tells me that if he can keep me during a global pandemic, something this world has never seen, there is nothing impossible for God to do. And in his word, he tells us he will keep you. He's protected you. He's watched over you. If you're sitting at home, if you can think back on how God has brought you this far. If you can think back that when life dealt you the worst hand you could ever get, when it seemed like a situation after situation after situation that you were never going to get up under it. You buried one family member, and before you could get through grieving, another one passed away. You had one financial problem, then before you can get it worked out, another one came up. You have to deal with people at work, at home, in your family, in your household, and then you have to go out and deal with people in the street. Things just keep happening in this life. But God has continued to bless you. God has kept you. God has made ways for you. And he said, I don't want you to just wipe it away. But what I want you to understand is, I am about to do something fresh in your life. I'm about to do something new in your life. And it does not compare to what I've already done for you, which means I'm going to praise him in advance because I may not see what he's doing right now, but I know he's working it out. I may not know how he's turning the situation around, but God is working it out.